Welcome to the Straight Shootin View.
Hey, what's up, people? Straight Shootin LJA here, and welcome to another episode of the Straight Shootin View. Now, what I want to talk about is breakaway leagues, or a breakaway league, because rumours of a European Super League, a breakaway Super League, are kind of percolating again. And this is not the first time, not by a long shot. Remember the Dream Football League that we talked about, that the Times did a triple page spread on, and it turned out that was a hoax. So yeah, rumours are abounding about a European Super League again. Now, the reason why I mention this is because FIFA have come out and said some interesting stuff. Now, FIFA have come out and said recently about these rumours. Any player who takes part in any sort of European Super League will potentially, they're threatened banning them from playing in the World Cup. So my thing is, I find FIFA hilarious for that, because at the end of the day, okay, cool. Let's say Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. Both their sides get to the World Cup, but both of them want to be the marquee players in a European Super League. Yeah, I'd like to see Gianni Infantino banning them from a World Cup. I'd like to see you ban your top two drawing stars on the planet. I'd like to see you do that. And if Neymar joined as well, throw him in, because he is a big draw financially. So, yeah. And by the way, Mr. Infantino, how's that investigation going into, some shady financial irregularities, let's say, you abusing your position at FIFA? And funnily enough, ironically with that, Sepp Blatter was asked to give evidence last month. Was it back in December? which really, that tickled me. That actually did tickle me. What, you want Sepp Blatter to be giving evidence against other people about any sort of irregularities? That's hilarious. But I might actually do another vlog on that. But FIFA dropping these threats is hilarious. But if it's a European Super League, why have UEFA not said anything about it? For me, this is yet another case of there may be trouble ahead, but while there's football and FIFA and UEFA, the morons. Oh God, let's ban the players if they want to play in a Super League. It's one of them where it's like, this is yet another case of the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. StopUsingYourHand.com. No, sorry, that's for a different podcast right there. But for me, I look at it as, why? I don't know why FIFA would need to get involved. If it's a European Super League with the club sides, you don't need to get involved. If it was a European Super League, potentially with European international sides, then okay, I could see why FIFA would get involved, but that would still be UEFA jurisdiction. So it's kind of funny that UEFA have not come out and said anything about this, but at the same time, that's the ineptitude that you get at the top level of football. FIFA, to me, should be more concerned about the boondoggles created by Sepp Blatter. Like, I think there was, a renovation worth a few hundred million euros that is being investigated, that FIFA are actually investigating Blatter for. And bear in mind as well, one funny thing I kind of realised through these investigations is that Sepp Blatter's ban is actually up this year. So for me personally, that makes things interesting, because it's like one of the most, if not the most corrupt guy in the game of football ever. And remember, football to an extent is a sport full of low people, and Sepp Blatter is scum. But it's going to be very interesting to see if he's allowed back into the game in any way, shape or form. Especially after what he was banned for in 2015 for 6 years. I remember Platini's ban was up a couple of years ago because his got reduced to 3 by, I think it was the Court of Arbitration for Sport. So this 2021 is going to be an interesting year just based on that. Are we going to see Sepp Blatter back in football? Because as I said, he's involved. He's being investigated, obviously, by FIFA for some sort of boondoggle created by him, some sort of mad renovation. But also him giving evidence against Infantino. If Infantino, if he gets chucked out of the FIFA role, that could be interesting to see. Because Blatter would be, in theory, free and clear to run. I'm not trying to spread rumours. I'm just saying Blatter would be able to run because he would have served his ban. Because it wasn't a lifetime ban when it should have been. My opinions on that, I'm not going to retread that because we discussed that during the FIFA corruption scandal Pitch Talk special feature shows that we did. So go back and have a look at those, youtube.com/Pitch Talk, the FIFA corruption scandal regarding money in football. But as I said, I just find it very, very interesting that UEFA haven't said anything and it's FIFA who have come out and said, all right, cool. We're going to ban you. We're going to potentially ban any players who take part in this European Super League from the World Cup. We're just going to ban them. Bugger it. But, yeah, I said, I find it very interesting that UEFA have been silent on this. Not surprising, but interesting. Because really and truly, they should be the first one saying, yeah, if you take part in a breakaway league, go away. You're not playing in our tournaments. It should be UEFA saying it. But remember, this is the same entity that under Michel Platini, with financial fair play, said, yeah, we're not looking to kick teams out of tournaments. So again, that's why it's not really surprising that UEFA haven't said anything. But I want to know what you think. Comment section is below. It's right down there. Down there. Comment section is below. Let me know your views. Is it right to ban players from the World Cup if the rumours are true and a European Super League happens and if certain clubs go for it? So on them ones, is it right to ban players, to ban individual players, whatever, from playing in a World Cup? Is it right to ban players from a World Cup if they play in a breakaway European Super League? Is it right? Can FIFA do it? Will they do it? Will UEFA step in? Will UEFA ban players as well? So here's one of them. It's going to be very, very interesting to see. As I said, I'd like to know your views. Remember, youtube.com/Pitch Talk. Catch all of our videos. The Straight Shootin View, Coaching with JBK, and 5 Minutes with the G. Catch those also on iTunes, Podomatic as well, Podbean, Google Podcasts, Spotify as well. Also, add our RSS feed to Player FM to find the Pitch Talk podcast as well. So iTunes, Podomatic, Podbean, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and also add us on Player FM via our RSS feed, which is in the description of this and all of our vlogs. You can hear audio versions as well. Woo! At Pitch Talk on Twitter. Tweet with us, follow us, see what we are up to. Also at Pitch Talk on Instagram as well. Facebook.com/Pitch Talk. Become a fan, become a member of the group. We've got a fan page, we've got a group. Facebook.com/Pitch Talk. Search for us as well. I have been Straight Shootin LJA, and until next time on the Straight Shootin View, thank you for joining me. See you later, peeps. Join the Pitch Talk revolution on social media, dropping vlogs, videos, and podcasts on the beautiful game.